into the Tupperware containers, and then we're gonna get going on our ribs, and then finally the empanadas, the pumpkin cream cheese empanadas. So let's get that going right now. Oh shoot, forgot I have to let the beans depressurize. But the rice turned out great. Our rice turned out perfect. There's nothing wrong with it. So I'm gonna start to do that more. Just 2 cups of water.
That's really nice.
Right? Really bright and orange.
I would say it's really bright.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So we're gonna get that right into some Tupperware containers. So here we go. Then we'll get going on the empanadas. Okay, that's not how this is gonna work. Okay, here we go. This. Right tool for the right job, right? Only thing I don't like about this is the smell of the peas. I don't like that. That's okay. And this did burn a little bit on the bottom of the pot, but it didn't give us a burn warning, and this turned out super nice and fluffy. So we're gonna call it a win. But even if it did give you a burn warning, even if you do burn your rice, or you get a burn warning when you're cooking your rice under pressure in the Instant Pot, it's very easy and simple to fix. All you gotta do is, take it off the heat. So you're hitting the cancel button, and then you're hitting the saute button, and you're gonna saute that for, about 3 minutes. So basically, saute is just the element underneath that heats everything up. It's just going ham, and it's gonna boil it. You're gonna boil the water, boil your rice for about, I don't know, I would say about 3 minutes, not very long at all. And then you're gonna hit cancel, and then you're gonna hit the warm. You're gonna put the warm setting, and you're gonna set it for 20 minutes. And then you're gonna put the top on, and then it just basically turns into you cooking normal rice, because you messed it up in the Instant Pot. So this is the backup plan. It's not gonna be done in 3 minutes like how it was supposed to be. If you would have done things right in the first place, you're gonna have to wait the 20. So that's how you save it. So like all the stuff that sauteing the onions, the browning the rice, all that stuff does not go to waste, and you can save your rice that way. So that's good. I am not in Canada, but very close. We're in Wisconsin. You better relax, buddy. All right, getting your comment. See, as you can see, we got a little bit burnt right there. Still tastes pretty dang good, man. Do you want any of this? Or you're good?
No, I'll try some.
Okay, I didn't put any carnitas in that one.
Okay. I have a little
But yeah, so we're gonna have to. Okay, so as you can see, the bottom of this is all kind of gunked up. What's up, Holland? Okay, so this is all gunked up, and so we're gonna have to get that out of there somehow. And the only way I know how is scrubbing it really hard. We also do have scrapers, but let's try and use the steam setting and a cup of water to make this real easy to clean. So basically, get a cup of water, or just eyeball it. Just get a bunch of water in there. Throw it back in your Instant Pot. Throw it back in your Instant Pot. We're gonna steam this bad boy 20 minutes. We're gonna only leave it on there for like 5 or 10, whatever. And then we're, hopefully all that stuff is gonna be all nice and kind of just, loosened up. So you can get it off right away. Shut up. You guys are wild. Don't shut up. She just checks the comments, started laughing. All right, so now we have our amazing Spanish rice done. We're gonna hide those, guys. You relax, buddy. Guys, okay, so we're finishing up our Spanish rice. Obviously, we just got that done. We have beans in the cooker as well, so that just has to depressurize. It's gonna take another 5 minutes, but then we're gonna make some empanadas. We're gonna make pumpkin and cream cheese empanadas. You know what we didn't do? We didn't put our cilantro in our rice. So we're gonna put that along the top of it. We're gonna mix that in, and that's gonna make it taste all fresh. Fresh and stuff. Where is my thing? All right. Look how fluffy that is. Holy crap. That's 5 minutes in the Instant Pot.
That's the best texture you've had yet, I think. I really like the texture.
Okay, cool. You don't like the other one where it's kind of stuck together? I mean, that's fine.
In different ways. I think I just prefer the fluffiness.
Fluffiness? Okay, cool.
Cut.
I will try and replicate that each time. I think I just cooked it for a little bit longer that time. No, we're not going to make the pumpkin and cream cheese with a Spanish rice and beans together. It's crazy. It's crazy talk. Alright, put that in the fridge. And we're going to get our bean. No, the beans are fine. That's steaming. What else do we have to do? We have to scrape that. We got to dump our pork riblets in because we're going to... This is all dinner, basically. We're just making this up and then dessert. So, let's get this ready because we do have to put that in. All of our empanadas are nice and thawed out. Okay. Let's get a mixing bowl. Okay, there we go. And then, so we're gonna start off with 2 cans of pumpkin. So these are both 15 ounces each. So right under a pound. And then we're gonna put some cream cheese in there, our orange zest, orange juice, brown sugar, and syrup. Because we don't have any vanilla extract. So let's get our things open. She stabbed you in the back, did she? I don't know what that means. Does it have the flavor of the other rices?
I think it's lacking a little bit.
Really? That's unfortunate.
Okay.
Okay. So right here we just have our pumpkin puree. Or, yeah, just pumpkin puree. You don't want the canned pumpkin. Or sorry, the pumpkin pie filling. It's in the fridge.
In the fridge.
Yeah.
Try it later.
Okay. Alright.
Can I give a small scoop to the cat? Do you need both?
I kind of need both.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. They prefer the kibble anyways.
Can I lick the lid?
Yeah, sure. There's 2 lids, I think.
One for each.
Alright, let's get that in there. Like the stream if you can, that'd be amazing. Holy crap, that just splatted down. Okay. Our Instant Pot is coming to pressure. That is the one that we're going to be cleaning, so that should be done. You want to get every last bit of this because we are only working with 30 ounces of this. I should have gotten one more, but I think that should be plenty for 24 empanadas. Today is a whole damn cooking day. Okay. Has anyone ever had sweet potato pie? I've had pumpkin pie, obviously, as everyone does at Thanksgiving. But sweet potato pie, I've seen that down in Texas, and I don't think I've tried it yet. It probably tastes the same. Yeah? Nice.
Alright, that was yours, Mousy. Cheesy gets the other one.
Oh, there's gonna be too much left on there. Alright, we'll make it extra pumpkin-y for Chaz. Okay. All right, never mind. Oh yeah.
If you
Okay,
need it,
here.
just-
I don't need it. Take that.
They don't need it either.
Careful with the
She
lid.
gave her
Mouse. You can't have two.
Already had you.
Right? She's freaking out. What's up, y'all? Yeah, I appreciate if you'd like it. Subscribe. We get to do this like once or twice a week. Mainly when we're doing like big stuff like this. Never cooked this much in such quick succession yet. Okay, so it calls for 6 ounces of cream cheese, but this is only 8, and honestly, I'm not gonna eat the other 2. I don't like eat bagels or anything like that, so I'm just gonna toss the whole thing in. Open along the center seam at the end. Help me. Oh, so.
What? You can see me.
There you go. 1 brick of cream cheese. It's the most successful thing you ever cooked in the channel. Good question. Lately? Lately, probably my other empanadas. But back in the day, I was in Africa and I made a few videos, like full-length videos. I had my buddy there helping me out, and we went. Where'd we go? We went to this place called Mombasa, and we. This is wild. What happened? Okay, so I made samosas. So I learned how to make samosas. It was like a 4 or 5 hour process because I made so many of them. And then we went out to the little street vendors who were selling their samosas, and we asked permission to use their cooking or their big fryers. Essentially, there were giant woks with oil in it, and they let us use those and fry up our stuff. And then we gave those all away for free, and we let them try it out, and just to see if they would like my recipes. And they hated them. They hated them so much. What's up, Sebastian? Yes, I do remember you. How's it going, man? But yeah, they hated them so much. It was crazy. I made almost like a pizza one with like a pepperoni pizza one with like a lot of cheese. And there's this like older African lady. She was pulling a bunch of had a huge cheese pull, and she was so disgusted by it, she ran away. She was like trying not to like embarrass me, and then she spit it out and threw it away. It was hilarious. But I mean, I don't know. It was a really good time, and we tried some of theirs. Theirs were pretty good, and I think we even tried one that had like grub in it, and I think that's like a bug. I don't know. It was delicious, so I ate it anyways. Okay, so we have the. Oh, I dropped our spatula in there. We got our cream cheese in there. We got our pumpkin. And we need our orange zest. Okay, so we're gonna use about, how much? 1.5 teaspoons of orange zest. Okay, so I'm just gonna zest on orange, and then we can kind of just put whatever in. Or we can measure it out in a minute. That's what I meant. I'm using a cheese grater. I don't have a zester. I think they're.
I think it does the same thing. Honestly.
Yeah, I think it's roughly the same. I think the zester is a little bit more fine, but we're gonna be all right. So I thought we were gonna have to put the actual orange, the fruit, in here, but that looks like it is not the case. I was gonna say, how is that gonna work? It's gonna be just like juicy as hell, and it's just gonna make the empanada, the dough, all soggy and stuff. But thankfully, that is not the case. I think that should be enough. Where is my teaspoon? Okay, so this is a 1/8 of a teaspoon. How dare they make something like this?
It must be so tiny.
Right,
I didn't
yeah.
think they had that.
Let's do 8 of these.
What were you gonna use that for?
I don't know. Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Halfway done. We're halfway there. 5. 8. 6. 7. And 8. There we go. It's about 1 whole orange, the outside of 1 whole orange. Okay. Now we need the juice of 1 tablespoon of juice.
Oh, it smells really nice.
Oh, sorry. Oh, that makes it hard to cut. Very slippery. Okay, so our spot should be clean. Not clean, but should be ready to be cleaned. Okay, I don't see any, what you call it, I don't see any seeds, so we should be good. We'll rinse this little spoon off. You know what, we're gonna use a bowl because all we used in here was the rice. Okay, so I'm gonna get the squeeze in. Actually, ugh! Extra slippery because of the outsides. Never done this before. I've never used orange juice or orange zest in a recipe before. You guys see that? That should be good enough. Okay. I mean, what do you think? I don't have a tablespoon. Wait, no, I do. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Got it right here. Wash it right quick. Something weird about having like your hands like all wet. I hate that. Still when you were in Morocco? I'm not sure. Pastilla? I'm not sure. Okay, that's about 1 tablespoon. Dang, if I would put all of that in, that'd have been like 2 tablespoons. Okay, that should be good. I'm gonna down the rest, actually, that looks pretty good. Fresh squeezed orange juice. Very good, sir. Very, very good. Okay. Now we're gonna need a cup. because we have brown sugar coming. All right, so we have the cream cheese, the zest, the juice. Now we need brown sugar, 1/2 cup of brown sugar. This is a full cup. I think I have half. Yep, got it. It's like a little ice cream scoop. Look at that. Oh, it's gonna be great. Okay, cool. 1/2 cup of brown sugar into the mix. If you're wondering if this glass jar preserves stuff, it does. It's got like a little seal. I think we got 3 of these at IKEA for like $5-6. But yeah, it makes your brown sugar last so much longer. All right, I'm gonna get all this probably into the sink. We'll get going on mixing this bad boy. All right. Oof, that looks good. Man. It smells delicious. Oh, you know what? Crap. Okay, so I had me and my dad came up with the concepts of the pumpkin and maybe the brown sugar cinnamon recipe. I'm forgetting something. I'm sorry. It's just occurring to me now. Where is the spice? Okay. Here we go. I was like, there's something I'm forgetting. It's crazy. You can't cook, dude? Just say that, dude. All right, so this is gonna be your pumpkin pie thing. This is gonna be, what you call it? Cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, allspice, mace, and cloves. Okay, so we're gonna use about a teaspoon of this. Hold on 1 second, I gotta check the recipe real quick. So woman job, little bro. All right. Okay, well, I guess I have a woman job. Right? Okay, where's my teaspoon? All right, here we go. 1/8. Son of a. We gotta find our teaspoon because this is getting annoying. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1/2. This one. Okay. Let's do that. One more big one. 2 more big ones. Okay, lost count. Should be good. All right, let's mix this up. Oh, shit. Something oddly satisfying about getting this, like completing this and getting it done. It smells ridiculously good, by the way. trying to break up all the cream cheese chunks just because I don't know if it should be or not. I don't know, but I think it's supposed to be just like one big paste. Don't know. It's a new recipe for me too. So here we go. And I don't know, cause like, what if you get like a huge cream cheese chunk in one bite and it's not consistent? You know, that'd really annoy me. So I think you gotta really mix it in. I should get one of those blenders, eh? Okay, that's as good as we're gonna get it. Okay, all right. So now we're gonna get our thing back. After we give it a quick rinse. All right, so let's get our empanada dough out. Now we can get going with this. You know what we also need? We also need an egg wash as well. If I'm being completely honest, we need to get these, use a mixer, fluff it up. Yes, I do not have a mixer. Cream cheese breaks down easier at room temperature. That is, Leslie, that's a great tip. I wish I would have done that. All right, so our Instant Pot is done. Oh, what the heck? Okay, that's good. So all of the burnt little pieces at the bottom, because we did burn our rice, are now floating, so that's good. It's a good sign. It's gonna make it real quick and easy to cook or to clean. Bear with me 1 second here. Just kidding. Try not to make any more dishes than we already are. Oh yeah, it comes up like a breeze. So if you guys don't know, I cook with the Instant Pot almost every day, and I've run into every conceivable error message that you could imagine or problem with it sealing. I do have fixes in my videos to all those problems. So if you ever, if you need it, like if you need like a guide on like how to use your Instant Pot and stuff like that, just go there. You'll learn everything you need to know. Yeah, so that's a great resource. But yeah, okay, cool. Look at this. Boom, super clean. All you gotta do is put it on, if you burn anything on your thing, you gotta put it on steam for about 20 minutes, and then that'll take care of all the little junk on the bottom, and it'll make it all ready to go. So, quick detour with some pork riblets. 1 second, we're gonna just dust these with some seasoning and get them in. You know what? What we're gonna do is, we're gonna take this, put our pork in there. Throw that in the garbage. Gonna get our little seasonings, pork seasoning. Press that all around. Just get that all in there. I like putting a lot of the seasoning because a lot of meat and a lot of it's just gonna wash off with the water anyways. Okay, that'll be good. Where is our cup? Two cups of water into the Instant Pot, 30 minutes, pressure cooker. Okay, cool. Back to our regular scheduled programming. Okay. So wash hands real quick. So just touched a bunch of pork. That's nasty. Not gonna use this towel. I'm gonna use this one over here. Oh shit! You didn't have to do that. Thank you. Okay. Would you touch that in the washer?
This in the washer?
Yeah, I just touched raw pork and wiped it on there.
Yeah.
So, all right. Okay, so we have our spread, our pumpkin cream cheese spread, and then now we have our empanada roll rounds. We're still waiting for our beans to finish up cooking, but now we can at least get started on this. Bye, enjoy. See you later. Okay. You also want to get a pan for this because that's what we'll be cooking it on. We're gonna preheat our oven to 350. Get that going right away. Get some foil on the pan so you don't really, I don't like to have too many dishes. When you make enough dishes with all the rest of the stuff, you don't need more than you need, you know? There we go. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna move that back just a hair. So you can see, Okay, cool. Remind me, I wanna sprinkle sugar on the outside of this when it's done. We're good on this. Need a small bowl for our egg wash. Get our fancy little brush we got here. Cool. Oh yeah, okay, good. I need to use one of these. Gracias. One story away, it's the manual. One egg for the wash. Mix that up real quick using a knife because, like I said, no more dishes. So we're gonna use this to wipe on our empanadas once they're done to get that nice little finish once we put it in the oven. Give it a nice little whisk like you would if you're gonna scramble some eggs. So get it to that consistency and you're probably good. Okay. All right, now for the fun part, quote unquote. All right, so let's get this in there. Oof. Okay. Start off with a gloop, about that much. Yes, a gloop. Not more than a gloop though. If you do more than a gloop, you're in trouble. And for those who don't know, a gloop is the official unit of measure of the Netherlands. Okay, so if I remember correctly, we gotta go like this. To move it back, it's just like a little burrito. Is it? No, okay. So you just go like this. Try and keep it all in like that. kind of go like that, and then you need a little fork. See, it's spilling out on this side, but that's fine. Let's try that. Perfect. Oh my god, that's good. Right luck. One fork left.
I'm gonna go to a festival.
I do not, babe. I'm all good. Alright, let me. Okay, here we go. Okay, here's our first one. Our first pumpkin and cream cheese empanada. So as you know, the first one's always going to be the worst. We will improve. You know what? I'm worried about this pan. I'm gonna spray it. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Okay. All right, one down. 23 to go. I like these little Goya ones. These Goya rounds. They they come individually divided by this little piece of plastic. So if you're looking to skip this part of the empanada making, it is a time saver for sure. Okay. And they're perfect, and they're super moist, each one of them. I've tried these before, and they work out really good. Okay, should be good. There we go. Ah. Okay. This actually works out perfect for me, because I just try each one of them. All right, cool. Significantly better on our second attempt. We are making the pumpkin and cream cheese empanadas with orange, with orange zest and some orange juice in there. These things taste amazing. What I can tell right now, obviously, on the inside. The filling is really good. We did it. So I used to make these with my mom and grandma around Thanksgiving time. We used to make pumpkin and cherry, but they never included any. It was just like pumpkin right out of the can into the empanada, or cherries right out of the can into the empanada. There's never any maybe sugar or something, but nothing intricate, nothing to give the flavor any compliments. Like, we're using the orange in here, so that's it really lightens up the flavor, and I don't know, it tastes really good. So I am improving on that recipe. All right, we're going backwards this time. That was not good. It's not a good idea. Okay. Do you guys make empanadas? What's like your sweet thing that you make? What's your favorite thing to cook, sweet-wise? Like a pie, maybe an apple pie, or I don't know the difference between pie and cobbler. Sounds cooler. It might be the crust. think these would be better if I put them this way. Maybe I could fit more on. Yes. Okay, we're gonna do that. So instead of 6, maybe we'll get 8 on a tray. Okay. Yeah, that'll work good. I gotta let Meredith do some when she gets home. Maybe she'll like this. All right. Looks good. This is always the funnest part, at least for me. It's very relaxing. Very tranquil. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry, it's just for me. I can't get over that. It's such a good taste. Gotta check out the Spice Bible, because this one, the Spice Bible, I got that for Christmas from my, well, soon-to-be future mother-in-law. And it was, I don't know, I never would have thought of that flavor combination without it. So that's pretty cool. A pretty cool resource, if I do say so. I'm like the only one eating these, so I do not care. Say something, say something. All right. There we go. Into the top. I think that might still be a bit much. It's so overfilled. I think this is gonna make way more than 24 empanadas. Sure gotten bigger empanada wraps. Holy mackerel, that tastes good. If you've ever had like a good sweet potato fry, or a good pumpkin pie, that's kind of like what it tastes like. It's like pumpkin pie filling almost. Well, essentially, right? Damn. It's looking kind of dirty. Maybe I'll clean this up. I gotta put less in. Ooh, okay, our beans should be done. Let's take a look at those. Oh, they're good. Ooh, they smell amazing. Holy crap. She's gonna love those. Okay. Keep going. Oh, can't use that, because that's what we crimp it down with. Try and fold it up like a little envelope. Still too much. There's our oven. Preheated. 350, ready to go. We are not ready to go. Getting there though. One more. Then we can put that in there. Yeah. Not that much. There we go. That looks like a manageable size, right? Wrong. I think I'd rather them be overstuffed than not stuffed enough, I think. Nobody likes just like a bunch of dough. So get rid of that. And this will be our last one. The pan. Okay. Just for everyone else's sake, we're gonna clean this one up and get it in the oven. Crap. So messy. Okay. So now we're gonna get our little egg wash. Thanks, bro. All right, so our little egg wash, we're gonna brush over the tops of all of these. I think you guys can see, right? So we're just gonna, since we don't have any like meat we gotta cook in here, we just have to wait for the insides to get warm and the crust on the outside to cook. We're only gonna put these in for like, maybe like 10, 12 minutes. Something like that. We gotta keep a close eye on them because last time I found out if you leave them in too long, they become hard and crunchy and it is not good. Not good at all. There's a little bit more love on this one. There we go. Okay, that'll be enough for that. Now we are going to put a little bit of sugar on the top, just so we get like a little kind of texture on the outside. So when it's done, we will taste that. Should do white sugar or brown sugar? Because I do have brown sugar. Powdered sugar is not going to work. The next batch will do brown. Okay. That looks good. Let's get this into the oven and let's pray for the best. All right, 350 for say 14 minutes or until it looks good. Okay, so got more rounds to make. If this seems like a lot, it is. It's because it is. This is a process, so obviously make sure you have like an hour or two for prep and cleanup. Oh my God, that was a perfect amount right there. I don't remember how much I put on. Crap. Was it though? Because now look, it's got like a huge like lip. I don't like that. All right. You know what I should have done? I should have just put them on a giant pizza pan and kind of like angled them around. I think that's what I'll do. So I got a bunch left to make. Let's get this out of the way because this looks like it's about to fall over and make a giant mess. All right, so this is done. We need foil and a little bit. I'm tripping. It's right here. Of oil. A little bit of oil. And I've never made this recipe before, so. But the inside tastes good, and I didn't make the dough, so I mean, looks like it's gonna be a success. It's looking good so far. more Tupperware. I don't think we're gonna have enough to store this properly. Big clump of cream cheese in that one. Should put a little bit more, right? Just try and get a little bit more of that one. Okay. That's a pretty good sized gloop. Okay, way too much. But that's okay. Maybe not. Oof, that one stuck to the bottom. Ooh, that's a little oblong. Whatever. Looks almost like marshmallows in here, but it's definitely cream cheese. Ugh. That doesn't look good, but hopefully we can fix it just a little bit. Still tastes fantastic. My grandma used to make lemon meringue pie. That was probably one of my favorite things. Favorite kind of pies. There used to be this place called, what the hell was it? Boston, no, not Boston Market. Baker Square, right, over in Milwaukee. And they had free pie Wednesdays. That was the greatest thing ever. And well, as long as you purchase something like a soda, you get a free slice of pie. And I remember that was a spot for a lot of dates. The cheapest date possible. Yo. What? Call me a girl? Silly. All right, we got a few more. We got 12 more. Ooh, this one's already a little dry, but it should be fine. Oh yeah, if you could like the stream, that'd be amazing. Subscribe, especially if you like kitchen appliance stuff. I love reviewing just like different products that you find in the kitchen, telling you how to fix them. Starting with the Instant Pot, we'll move on from there shortly. That's good. Wish these were done now. Should be good. This seems like the way to do it. Maybe taco it up with the plastic. See if we can clean it up just a little bit so they don't look so messy. Man, it's getting all over me. Almost done. So I'll take some of these over to my dad's, because he was the one who helped me brainstorm this idea. Talked about the cream cheese pumpkin, maybe a little bit of orange. And I confirmed it in the Flavor Bible, right? Flavor Bible. That was it's a book I got for a present. It's actually come in handy a lot of times. You just look up like the taste you're going for, and then it'll show you complementary flavors or ingredients. Come on, come on. All right, here we go. Gets kind of monotonous after a while, but we're almost done. Oof, we got what, 8, 9, 10? That's it. Okay, let's try and move these around just a hair. See if we can get one more, 2 more in here. I thought this was gonna save so much space. Ugh. Okay. All right. We got space for one more, so let's make, for that last comment, let's make the big back snack attack right here. We're gonna put one down there, put all that on there, and then we're just gonna fucking blah. Oh, we can fit more in there. Yeah. Let's just see how much we can fit in here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oof. That's the big boy right there. Look at that. Look at how dumb that looks. All right, there we go. There's our empanadas. Now we're gonna get some. Damn, we got 4 more things left. We're gonna toss this out real quick, and then we're gonna wipe our egg wash on and get this going. Gotta do the big boy first. I'll be all right. Should I actually put these out toward the edge more? Because I don't know how, because some of these are touching. I don't know how well that's gonna work. Hopefully they shrink just a hair, and that'll be enough to separate them. If not, I guess we're just gonna have to eat 3 at a time, 4 at a time. Just kidding. All right. Okay, that is done. This is almost done. Oh, you know what we didn't do? All right. I'm gonna put some brown sugar on top. It's looking pretty good. Let's sprinkle some brown sugar on top. No, it's not gonna look good. Clumps together. It's not very. Doesn't separate too good. See, now this is more like a powder. Give it some good texture. Is it? It's not 350, 155. Packers play at 325. All right, this is done. We can get this into the oven. So that's in there. I think about 7 more minutes on the current empanadas in there, and then that'll be done. Okay, so now let's finish this off. Actually, let's just get this over with so we can get all of this out of the way. And you gotta find something to do with the rest of these, this filling, because we got way more than 3 empanadas worth. Say we got 10 more. This one's gonna be extra stuffed, I guess. Tell me why. What could we make with cream cheese and pumpkin? have tortillas. I have Hawaiian buns, white bread. None of that sounds appealing with what we have. But this has been a success. We've made 24 empanadas, which is great because I didn't last time we had empanada shells, the flour rounds left, like extras. So that was not good. Most of those weren't bad. Overall, not too many dishes. Way less than expected. The beans are they really smell fragrant. All right, that will be it. We can put our egg wash on these real quick. And these will be on standby for the oven. These are pretty perfect, these ones. They look good. You think you guys will ever try a recipe like this? Empanadas are pretty easy to make. You can buy these like little rounds off at the store. You can just gotta go to a Mexican store, Mexican or Spanish food store, and they'll have them there. You gotta look in the freezer section. They're like $4 or $5 for 12 of them, and then you just pick out whatever filling you want, and just scoop it in there, and it works out really good. I mean, just look at these guys. Perfect. But yeah, if you like the stream, if you subscribe, I like to do this like once or twice a week. I work with the Instant Pot a lot. As you can see, I got 2 of them going right over here. Got 1 and 2. This one's got beans in it. This one has ribs in it. I'm making these for the week. I'll have dinners for hopefully the entire week if we plan it out right, if we portion it out right. Okay, there goes our ribs. Oh yeah. Okay, I'd say about 5 more minutes on that one. Sorry for the noise. It's gonna be like that for a minute. But that's actually the new Instant Pot Pro Plus Whisper Quiet. So the release on that is gonna be a heck of a lot quieter than the normal one. So this is the Instant Pot Ultra right here. So this release is crazy. You wouldn't even be able to hear me talking over the release right now. And that's a constant release. That's a fast release. So everything's being released at once. So that's the loudest it's ever gonna be. So if you're looking for that stuff, I got like some links, affiliate links that would help the channel a lot. Well, hello there.
Hi.
There, yep. All right, well, I got the empanadas almost done. They're in the oven, waiting on that. The beans and the ribs are done.
Awesome.
So I'm gonna take those ribs and I'm gonna toss them in the air fryer. They look good?
Those look really nice.
I know, right?
Good.
Yeah.
They look perfect.
Well, don't look in the oven because these
like
are
the
probably
red ones.
these are like the best of like the whole thing.
Those look really pretty.
Those aren't not that good.
Do you take the plastic off before you bake them?
No, actually.
Really?
Yeah, no.
You bake
keep
it with the plastic on?
Yeah, and then it kind of melts to the bottom, giving it kind of like a silky taste on your tongue as you're ingesting all those microplastics. No, yes, you take the plastic off. I still have like a bunch of pie filling or That's
Ooh.
fine. I don't know what to do with this, so.
The cats would love it, but I don't think they can eat the cream cheese.
I don't think they can eat that much. This is so much. This is like damn near a can. I gotta think real quick of what I can make with this. I was thinking like cupcakes, if I had a cupcake thing, or like any cups. But that is not in the cards right now, so we're gonna have to wait on that. But these should be done any second now.
I don't really know what else you would use that for.
Yeah, I don't know either. It's a bummer. Here is our first batch. What do you guys think? A little bit longer? I don't think I want to leave them in any longer. I'll take them out. What do you guys think? Longer or more? Or sorry, are they done, or do we put them in a little bit longer? I would like to see the outside get like this like caramel color, but at the same time you run the risk of them being all crunchy, and I don't want that either. So maybe we call them. Not a lot is gonna fit in this one. We gotta find a different thing. No, we will use this guy. No, we'll use this guy. Fake oven. It's not hot. Do you hear it? Sound kind of funny. What's going on? Cornelius. Damn, that's hot. Right out of the oven touching. Handling. Those shorts look nice.
Thank you. They're so cute.
Yeah. All right, cool. That's our first batch. Let's get these last 3 in. Oh. Help me. Oh. They're still good. They're still good. They still look pretty. That's the main thing, because we eat with our eyes, right? Anyways, this is the finished product of our empanadas. We will bite into one of these just as soon as I can safely do so without burning my mouth.
Do you mind if I crack the door a little bit?
Do you think?
The sun's warming it up.
Yeah. All right, let me toss this out. We are done with this. That's perfect. Maybe I'll just scoop this into like a little container and then like we'll do something with that. Anyways, finished product. Here we go. Yeah.
First, we'll just eat it with his hand.
Yeah, right. Or you know what? I don't know if we have any pita left, but that would be pretty good.
Interesting.
Yeah, I made chocolate. What was in there? There was a pita dish where the pita was the bread on the outside. And there was like apples and cream cheese, cinnamon, and
that's pretty good.
Some other stuff. But yeah, there is the empanadas. They should be a different texture, honestly.
So pretty.
It's different. Like I think either a little bit longer or a little bit less. I don't remember how I did them last time or how long I put them in for last time, but they turned out perfect. There's another video on that live stream. I'll be putting timestamps in these videos so you can see just exactly where the recipes are, so you can skip all the all the mid-roll stupid stuff, all my preparation. So, but here we go. We're gonna try and get into one of these. Still feels like boiling hot. I want to try it.
How is it?
Oh, hold on.
Still too hot?
Yeah, still too hot. Just gotta wait. Anyways, everything else is cooking. Ooh, our ribs are actually done. So we can take those and put those into the air fryer for now. We're gonna try and crispen up the outside, and then we'll portion those out, and then we'll have food for the week. But yeah, so that's that. Very hot. Okay. Nope. Son of a- It's good, just very, very freaking hot. Okay. So empanada's right there. We're gonna get our beans out and we're gonna get those going. What the heck? All right. The beans look good. Just gotta mash them up. I'm gonna toss them around in the pan and then add some oil, and those should be good for the week. But yeah, just waiting a few more minutes, guys. It's way too hot. Can't eat this. What is that now? Yeah,
it's
so-
the raspberry chocolate chip.
Oh, yeah.
The
Nice.
yogurt bites.
It's pretty good. You know what I should have did? I should have garnished with some orange zest on top as well.
That would have been good.
That'll look cool.
You still have oranges left?
Plenty. Suppose we could do it now. Here we go. This on top. It's not coming out quite how I wanted it to. Looks okay. Tastes pretty good though. So it tastes really good. I like that. Very sweet. Reminds me of a bite-sized pumpkin pie. So, because if you're not trying to have an entire pumpkin pie or slice, whatever, you can have one of these. Whipped cream might be good. So these are just pumpkin pie empanadas. Yeah, so these are pretty good. It's okay, you're zesty enough. What the fuck? All right. Thank you. But yeah, okay. Overall, would I cook these again? Yeah, these are really good. I would definitely, I can't wait to actually like drop these off at my dad's and have him try them. But yeah, everything turned out really good. No complaints. Yeah. So that's how you do it. Maybe next time what I would do is I would let the cream cheese soften a little bit more before I mix it up with the pumpkin. But I think that's about it. Oh, and then maybe leave these in a little bit less time. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, hey, appreciate everyone for sticking around. Please like the stream, subscribe if you like this content. Appreciate you all. I do lots of Instant Pot content, mostly maintenance, how to fix it if you got problems going wrong with it. So yeah, if you got the chance, subscribe, check out the old videos. See you later.